An old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle. An old door, worn by. You rattle the handle.
Can you even open those?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't. You rattle the handle a bit, then push on the door with all your weight.
Another success.
It does not budge. Not only is it locked, it's also jammed shut.
Openable. I guess so. Oh my god, that's fucking insane. This is why we save scum. Because you actually just can't open the door. I looked it up.
An old door, worn by elements. You rattle the hand.
We don't get in there. Frankly.
No. We've gotten in.
Yeah, I understand you. Relax.
At least you can think about opening it.
I'm thinking about opening it. I'm gonna open the damn door. I do not need advanced race theory thought. You'll get your rat when you fix this damn door. Set it out, just a peek.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freitor. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there, in the whirling in rags. It's not possible to climb that ladder, and even if it were, why? There's no platform.
It does look extremely rickety, and wouldn't help much either. There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, blue from the distance and the air, a glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move bit.
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out biddable prime, was it?
is what I need, but I just can't get there yet. That's also one thing. The other thing I've already seen. Because I was looking up this code. Elysium videos when I wasn't playing, and I realized I had to stop because I was spoiling myself. So, yeah. I need to finish this game before I start looking up videos. Shit. Before I spoil the ending and shit for myself. Polo. Addition to the drip. Sure I didn't miss nothing. You never know. That's why it's good to be thorough. Check the portal.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood. This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting, somehow. You see a yellow circle with 2 X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. There is something blindingly modern about this symbol. Its modernness puts to shame everything you've seen before. It's the contrast between the cheery, chemical yellow and the rigor mortis. As if the cheery guy didn't know he was dead, or the dead guy didn't care that he was. He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe.
No. Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency. For Revachol aussi, the moral intern defined These acts aren't called crimes as they would be for adults. Crimes committed by minors are called delinquent acts. This was I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth. That level of conceptual thinking is not part of my skill set.
There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb. Voila! Looks very modern. You're part of the future brigade now, and so is your formerly humdrum ledger. Neon, baby. The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. 2 large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold. The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch. Feels exceptional. 300 tons of pine would fit together seamlessly. It's old too, cut and carved many centuries ago. Nothing happens, only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
I don't think that's going to work. Do you think our suspect is hiding inside?
The lieutenant nods. silently. High above, the wind wraps the church in its rush, cold and wet from the ocean bay. It parts around the massive keel-shaped roof, like a test tunnel washing both sides, the way it has done for 340 years. The wind keeps its distance. So should you.
There is a hole in my heart.
The lieutenant looks at the padlock. He didn't hear you asking. You were quiet enough. The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another way.
There is a touch of guilt in his voice.
Can you hear the pulsing bass underneath the wind? A sure sign of...
There's something on the sea ice there. A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s. Neil.
Oh. Hello there.
It's cold out here, but she's not. Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
I'm listening. No.
Just no?
It's pretty desolate here.
Teenagers skulking around. Gang members looking for a hole in the Union's defenses. Maybe Ruby, too. But
A cell. Why? Okay, it's Burger.
a very common name. You have little reason to doubt that's her real name. But she's not all that surprised by this cop show questioning, is she?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone. A contact mic records sounds from inside things.
Nice. You could maybe bug someone with it. Wiretapping.
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble. Same place I got the recorder from, the Palaceum. Oh man, you haven't been to the Palaceum? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like...
Thinking about it really cheers her up. It's a long way from here, though.
Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Palaceum-going kind of person. I don't know what that means either. That's cool. Sucks, man. Was there something else? About the contact mic, perhaps? Okay. Recording, I guess. I think I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. My boyfriend sold them. I don't know, man. Things.
Everything checks out, sire.
Yeah, sort of jerks.
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too.
She looks at the recording device. The thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. The sharp drop in endorphins is almost visible. Like a warm blanket has fallen off her shoulders. The wave of...
Take this, you're cold.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or
I
something.
want to give her my hat.
Stupid. It's really not gonna be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
And who are these boys?
Yeah, Andre and the guy,
And why is that?
they got too much stuff crammed in there. No room. Music stuff mostly. Like this tape recorder. That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't. Thanks.
My hat. My hat. She can have the beach bum hat. She's not getting my fountain trip hat. Sorry. Sorry, honey. I need that hat. Sorry. But now I gotta go through all of this stuff yet again. Okay, I got that last one. Yeah, I'm trying to check this place.
Yes?
Is there something here that...
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freighter. To war... Truthfully, it's not...
It does look there, a glowing light on...
Barely.
Heavy wooden doors. Nothing.
I don't... Do you think our suspect is high...
High above, the lieutenant looks. The surface feels exceptional. It'll be easier to break this. You see it. There is something blinding. It's the... He takes...
No. Looks like a dead man's mind. Forever. These acts are... I haven't seen that sticker before. That level of conceptual thinking is not part of my...
The padlock. Should you want to get through,
Maybe we should...
there is a touch.
Can you hear the...
There's something on the sea ice there. There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now, voila, you're part of the future brigade.
Which hat did she get? +2 logic. Yeah, you're not getting that back, girl. I'm sorry. I don't want to give you my straw hat either. You can have the beach bum hat though. I don't need that one anymore. Get on the way back. I'm not going back for 50 cents.
A shaggy looking.
Oh.
It's cold. Everyone knows.
Huh? So should you.
You don't have to do anything.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah, well... Look, man, fuck the hat.
Your pulse. What did she just say? That's not how a civilian is supposed to address an officer of the law. Your eyes are fixed on her as everything gets very still. Dangerously so. She looks down. The kid isn't arrogant. She's just afraid to look you in the eye. You already put her in her place.
You're right. I shouldn't have sworn. I'm sorry.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. Most men wouldn't exactly call her pretty. There is...
Okay. No.
Just no?
It's pretty desolate here.
Teenagers skulking around.
A cell. Why? Okay.
You have little reason to doubt that's her real name. But...
This, actually just one wire. A contact.
Nice.
The mic, same place I got the... it's a music...
Thinking about it really...
Oh yeah. I don't know what that's cool. Sucks, man. Okay. Recording, I think...
What happened to the old headphones?
I don't know.
Everything checks out.
The musician... Anyway, I don't really...
She looks at the sharp...
Take this.
No,
It's okay.
yeah, maybe you were right about the hat. Thanks. That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Elysium or something.
And who are these boys?
Yeah. Andre...
And why is that?
They got too much stuff, crap. Music stuff. That stuff is more expensive than I am. That?
And who are...
Yeah.
And why is that?
Things can be replaced.
They got music.
Yeah.
That stuff is more... Go ahead. It's supposed to become, like, a club for anodic dance music. Like that new style of... Except that... Yeah.
The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams are slowly cracking, like bones. Far east of the Golden Delta, beyond, there will never be a club for not in a million years.
You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments. Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too.
You see clear, beautiful, violent flashes of light. Light cutting through a smoke-filled darkness. That is what the future will look like, if it ever comes.
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey, you two are cops. Okay, well... Maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys. Because there are some strange things going on in that church. They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else? No, not really, no. It's Noids. To keep more weirdos from getting in. Fucking Martinez. I'm sorry. It's got the worst weirdos. If you get around to it, ask Andre about them, he'll tell ya. Go ahead. Well, it's just questioning, right? You're just questioning me. It's what cops do. Once or twice, yeah. I'm sorry I haven't had the Revachol experience they get east of the river. Rich people. Rich people are east of the river. Aren't they? I thought they were as Vachalaire as any of us, just way richer. Maybe you're right. Most of them do speak
Bruh.
3 languages.
Okay.
The usual. I had a shitty run as a teenager. You know, drinking, getting into fights.
Interesting term. Time to glean some knowledge.
Is this a rhetorical question?
Faubourg, not in Faubourg, is a massive banlieue south of Jamrock Quarter. It is the largest ghetto in Revachol, possibly the world.
My dad was a drunk. Plus, I guess I just wanted to drink too, you know, get my party on.
She nods very cautiously.
Okay, but... Hello again.
The device is...
Hello again.
The device is...
Bro, 50%. Just give me that shit, man.
Hello again.
The device is...
Hello again.
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands. She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup. The wind howls. She remains silent. It's real. Tell her.
What is? Okay, I'll stick to it.
There is little you can do to help her now. But given the chance, you feel like you should. There is something about her. A weightiness. Something changes between you two. She looks at you differently now. As an equal. A fellow human being.
So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer? Come on, I can tell. But, okay. Be a boyadero about it if you want to. What is it? Oh, really? So, the thing that's been eating you is the slow pace of social progress? Okay, so you're not that upset, it sounds like. Uh-huh. And you're sure it's social progress you're just stressed about?
Perhaps.
Okay. Why do you think that? There you have it then, chick trouble. Not political after all. Who was she, really? You seem to be pretty upset about this chica. Are you sure you don't remember anything about her? Wow, man. That's some pretty strange shit. Are you sure the letters were for you? How come you don't remember, though? Is it like some selective memory thing? Yeah, or it might be that. This one time I did so much booze that I forgot too.
It's obvious she's done more than booze.
Or it might just be some psych bullshit, you know? Königstein wank.
Königstein.
You know, the psych thing they've got going on there. Rich people like it. People in Königstein are mostly rich. You're welcome. Might be for the best to keep that shit forgotten though. Just my opinion. If it itches, don't scratch.
Yes, but it itches really, really bad.
Put the drip back on. Ding, ding, ding. Let me put on glasses that don't handicap me. Is that impossible? Probably not. They all handicap me somewhere. Yeah. I'll take the 31 seconds. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. I already want to throw hands with their boys, though. I don't even met them yet. Okay, let me be bad cop him.
A pane of Eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute.
It looks like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk. The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men, all in forward-looking.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
It's safe to assume this is their leader, or at least he thinks he is.
Come on, get in. Sorry, We barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Walshi tape player, nodding along to the music as though you're supposed to be sharing some tremendous
Hardcore! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Here comes the night!
Could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think? The young man with the tape recorder.
This is hardcore. It's hardcore! Skibber-dee, skibber-danger. I am the rearranger.
Your cop training did not prepare you for this.
Back to the hardcore! It's hardcore! Skibber-dee, skip...
Your cop...
Vickler, true! It's hardcore!
Your cop...
Vickler, true! Hardcore! Yeah! Luckyerski, Materialski! Vickler, true! Hardcore! Yeah! Spinning out lyrics since the day I was born. And the amount of lyrics I got is against the law. Vickler, true! It's hardcore!
Your...
Vickler, true! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Internally coherent. Good morning, yeah! 1, 2, 3, Yakokata, the place to be! It's the message, so listen and you will see. Vickler, true! Hardcore to internally coherent. All car! All right! Yeah!
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime, invisible movement of the music.
Hardcore! Ah! Is it though?
Fucking funny.
One mind, one spirit, there's no other one. Vickler, true!
Thought it was him for
Hardcore!
a second.
Hardcore, internally all car!
He furrowed
Hard. Is it though? What is it? I mean, really?
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here, so that things get totally transcendent. But you haven't gotten there yet, so you don't know.
I am the mic enforcer. Vickler, true, hard, full, car, hard, internally, all car, all right. Gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's my job. Hardcore party 24/7. Vickler, true, hardcore, internally, all
He furrowed.
hardcore. The question is, what is the question? But there was a question?
Oh my god.
Vickler, true, hardcore to internally coherent. All car, all right. Gotta get the people go. Yeah, request. Vic, true, hardcore to the mega, internally coherent. Good morning, yeah, 1, 2, 3, Yakko. Vic, true, hard, full, car, hardcore. Yeah! Vic, true, hardcore to the internally
Losing brain
coherent.
cells.
All car, all
He furrowed.
hardcore. Is it though? But is it? I mean, really? No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
The skin on your back is crawling. For a second, you can't even hear the music anymore. There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane, right next to the canal. Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, isn't something holding it back? from being hyper? It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
If anything, it sounds a bit proto, like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you are pretty certain a thing cannot be both proto and hardcore.
Wow! Culture cop! I think you might be right. But how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. If this is not hardcore, how could anything be?
Pretentious, bro.
What? Guys, there's something happening in his head. Oh yeah! He's doing it!
But you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that surpasses the limits of reason.
I know! So does mine! No! This is the answer! Uh-huh. Oh. Yeah! No nation, but transnation! No war, but class war!
He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a...
Yeah! With the rebel yell!
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Jermaine here just yells random things. Odds are,
Yeah! Revolution imperative!
unless you were thinking Revolution imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with Eggs yelling.
Hardcore superstar! Yeah! Dark Horde Hardcore! Jermaine Egghead!
Basically, yes it is.
Lungs are for love! When Dolores Day was anointed innocence, her lungs started glowing through her body. For the world loved her, and she loved it back.
Why wouldn't they be? Are the lungs not the place where you...
I think so. Highly gaily. All right.
At least 2 or 3 brain cells just
The
died.
large-headed youth.
Good morning. Yeah. Pump it up.
You know it in your lungs where the pressure should vibrate. In your heart that's alone. And in your solar plexus where the hits should land. So does every chordate animal.
What? Wow, okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from? I'm sorry, I don't know anything about hypnotic music. I'm just the party boy. I get the people going and say it's hardcore.
The young man falls silent with appreciation. He even...
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape of some banging... Yeah, maybe that street talker across the pawn shop is...
There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, right next to the canal. A reel of magnetic tape is caught in its branches, like bronze ribbons blowing in the wind.
Oh, I know! I know this! I can tell you where it is!
St. G is the boulevard before the canal bridge. The one that takes you to the whirling in rags and the industrial harbour. It's got the lanterns and the...
I knew that!
and the mosaic sidewalk. But it's all blocked with that stupid traffic jam right now. Anyway,
Does it?
that's all you...
Copman! Tape! Yeah! Spins the tape until the space escape! Yeah! Alright! No! No, no! This is gonna make people scared! Keep it positive! Yeah!
You see a youngish man, bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm.
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
And Egghead. Egg! Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers. We have many in the pipeline, officer. You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues. Ah, so you've met her. Good, good. Yeah, it's a matter of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
Why is this guy's talk so proper? He's British! Get him!
An attempt to pander to your perceived conservative sensibilities. No person his age would ever use a word like narcomania with a straight face.
I'm talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for
Dogheads! Burnouts!
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the...
Strike that! Zaval!
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there with a...
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
Oh, if it was just like that, it would be fine. But they're also spooky. I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, there's also...
They don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse. People just wanna spin tapes without them spooking it up.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for. All right, man.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged giddy looks.
I did ask Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
It's as if... You see...
Hello.
His grip.
This is my...
The young...
Egg! Together with a Settle Burger, you see... Honest... Yeah, place... I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this... Us. Yeah.
An attempt.
I'm talking about...
Dog burner.
Well, straight and sad...
He leans back. Good. This call...
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. Also, people just... Thank... So you're gonna look into it, all right?
Andre's obviously very...
I had to do it in an... Of course. All right.
It's as if... You see...
Hello.
His grip. The young man...
Egg! Together with a Settle...
Also, places.
Which brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property.
An attempt.
I'm talking about...
Dog burner.
Well, straight and...
He leans back a little. What good? This calls for...
I was hoping... Also, people just... Thank... So you're... All right.
Andre's obvious.
Oh.
He's not...
I had to do it in an hour.
Of course.
All right.
You sense the trajectory of the little piece of metal and plastic. The object makes a small ringing sound as it approaches. Just the tiniest chime to your left. Ka-ching! The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly. The speed freak nods to you. A respectful nod. You proved something here.
Not long. Like a week, maybe? I'm super sure they're alive.
I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive. Okay, I'm sorry too. I guess it wasn't
Me too. I shouldn't have that kind of power over another person. I'm not the one with the violence monopoly here. You are.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses. Well, there's also the machine.
This machinery is of the...
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about...
One of them has wires running into bowls of water.
Andre! Oh, and it felt like there was something...
No!
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions.
Felt like silence.
Oh, not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. A couple of times. And we felt, sure, why not? Yeah.
But not really. Brown hair. Old. Heavy.
What Noid said.
So brown and older, Ruby might have dyed her hair, though it seems like a stretch at this point.
Like, you aren't a...
It wasn't quite...
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling. Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing...
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behaviour.
Crab man!
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. Estelle was alone that time, but I believe her.
So he hasn't even been in there.
You should ask her about it, but be nice.
There probably is no crab man. Don't let them draw you in with this nonsense.
You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely. Well, honestly,
Why not? Let's go with that.
I'm 70% sure they're substance users. Don't let the technology fool you. Sure. What? Oh yeah, that's a meteor and name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it. Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know? I can't give you a precise definition, and they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericarnassian Church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the Innocentic system, no? You're totally wrong about that.
The Pericarnassian Church is about love. And Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericarnassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance. Love is hardcore.
Why did they give Big Head this crazy ass portrait? Looks like a goblin.
Unity!
Unity!
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the base, as if testing the waters. Feels good.
Yeah! Yakokata!
He seems ecstatic that you...
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise.
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head. You feel like you can go for a little disco when, or if, they get this club going. You've got it in you.
Yes. What? Yeah, good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church... oh, it's the one they sell at the fuel station.
He nods enthusiastically, no doubt a little relieved.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting...
Hey again. So, how are things going?
A number of things don't add up. How about gather around, kids? The young speed freak puts down the one with the large head. Their would-be leader is less amused.
But you still are.
What happened? That's a real downer.
The young speed freak is silent. He senses something is wrong.
I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's...
One speaker. They have one speaker.
What do you mean, friend? It's a one-speaker system. It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music. What do you know about spinning tape?
And of all cellular-based life, what's your point, Lawbringer?
No shit. That's... Come on, that's... It's not. What do you mean?
There's resignation in his voice. The optimal way to go about this would be indifference. It begins by you telling him you don't care about any of this.
Really? You wanted to just ask me about something else.
He thinks for a moment, then opens his mouth, but closes it again. Then finally raises his hands.
Things are just way too hard for an entrepreneur in this city. It's not like we're not going to turn the church into the wickedest club in East Revershall.
Because we are! We totally are!
We just got to turn it into a speed lab first.
You know, to get our foot in the door.
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. No, man. They're spooky, all right. It's just that...
But the sign was way off, too.
So?
This is it. Judgment time.
Come on, man.
The young man doesn't move.
No fucking way.
Yes, fucking way.
Without a word, the other speed freak. The disdain is palpable. His eyes pierce you like lightning as he lets go of the wallet.
It could be the rest.
We don't have any more money.
Ask for a cut. It's the right time to become business partners.
Okay, that's cool with us, right?
Yeah!
10%.
Don't be offensive, Noid. We could use a partner on the other side. It's safer with someone watching over the operation, keeping the other cops out of our soup. How does 35% sound? Okay. I want you to know there's no You deliver us the church and keep the law away from it, and we'll give you your share, all right? Be sure to return every couple of months for your pay. Come now. It will take weeks to get everything set up.
Start making the produce and deliver it round to the needy. This is a lengthy process. Okay, we're all cool now, right? What's the next step? What's gonna happen now? As always, we'll be right here.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. Good. It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading. Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align. I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off. But I'll see what I can do.
Use the... Let your fish go.
The sticker.
Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though he...
So I can hear you do it. Some Noid. Don't piss off, Andre. Me and Mr. Cop are trying to discuss art.
You shouldn't talk like that.
Cool. The ban on foulness. That's the moralist plot to alienate us from our bodily anyhow. What was the sticker like? Oh, wow. Right on your cop ledger. You like it? It is cool, but it's also more than that. Much more.
Noid is a bit disappointed. It's just cool.
The dead guy's smiling. He defeated history. We are living in the age of history, and in the eyes of history, we are always already dead. The present moment and life are the hardcore. Or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about the beat. Simplicity was brought to us by classical soul artist modernism, but that was a tasteful, harmonious simplicity, right? Well, hardcore is not tasteful or outwardly harmonious. It's a warning shot. This will be dangerous. The echo of man's loss, haunting him. The sticker, the clothes, the music, same thing. Not alone. Many people are thinking the same thing right now. There's a gathering at the Elysium. The beat is the same for all. I guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for? Nah. Still strongly out of sync. Stage gamma disalignment, you heard me. Weird stuff. Specialised. Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes headfirst into the supernatural. Nothing's wrong with it. You should definitely be researched. You can still do sick shit with it, though.
Yeah, I figured. I think this is the cryptologist. Well, girl, we'll be fine.
The sickest. That's perhaps why it should be researched.
Most of it doesn't exist. But there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist. Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
It's not easy to reach a harmonic resonance of signs without some adjustment.
Yes, further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve this will be by getting us into the church.
I don't hear what I found out, man.
Yes?
Okay.
The shaggy-haired girl kneels on the sea ice. She looks up as you approach.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us? Great. Let us know if there's any progress, will ya? We've been waiting for weeks here. I did, and I'm sorry. For what it's worth.
This is why I didn't go into the tent. Typical delinquency.
You don't get to choose your posse, they choose you. Mine are idiots, but they're mine. I tried to talk Andre out of it. I even tried not to lie to you.
Indeed, she merely tried to omit the truth instead.
I know, but I knew you'd see through their plan too. I'm not an idiot. I should have been able to control them. May I ask? What did you tell them?
Fuck!
Your words flow sincere.
As good a call as any. Better not to have made one at all, though. You'll lose your mind trying to mediate.
Thank you. I'll get them under wraps, I promise. Oh, that. You're not going to believe me. There's no point in me telling you. Okay. I went in and I saw a woman. She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother, you know, strange old clothes. Had this and then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall. Upside down like a crab. Down the church wall. I think the woman didn't even... He stopped right before he got to the floor. Then just hung there like that, looking at me. Right at me. I fucking turned around and walked out.
Like a crab, you say?
It was too dark.
Come on, she obviously could. She already went into detail.
He looked like a banger, okay? He was all muscular and stuff. Had a mesh tank top.
A crab and a banger?
Yes, a banger. As in a mess gang member. I know what it sounds like, but that's what I saw. Why? I guess so. Anyway, what else? My associates? I haven't got much to say about them. Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them. Me? I'm a silver bird. Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
Yes?
My gun.
Heavy wooden doors. The lock turns easily.
Let's go.
A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church in the heart of the city.
Damn. Walk. Why not run? This place is spooky.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window.
A radio computer.
These machines sometimes harbor traps.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case. A radio computer. No, I don't know how to operate it or what it...
This is the Ream Prefect radio computer. A model number RC. You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped. Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like firefly. This is the machine's filament memory. A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Oh no, it was already glowing and now it's also making a sound. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall.
Good evening. Votre accident on Sandrine. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
This is a human interface. A retired person sitting behind a switchboard somewhere.
The filament you have inserted into the core. I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Is this the personal log? Good. Please.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
Received. I will...
That sounds bad.
Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do? The company on whose name the terminal... One moment. Votre accident, SCS, produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games.
That's not bad.
Any other questions? Yes, I am alive. I am 7.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are paranoid.
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian. As for me, well, I am sitting
on an island on the river Esperance. A small woman, all skin and bones, sits in a room filled.
Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do for you, Votre accident. Sleep well, Votre accident.
The machine's keyboard is still. Nothing happens. The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent. And then it's gone. Or it seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow. You can hardly hear your own breathing. You produce a few muffled thumps, after which your voice is barely audible. It's unnerving. The lieutenant points to his ears.
Can you hear anything? I wonder why the church was built with such strange acoustics.
Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing on its premises.
Could be.
The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead. It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower and it's making its way toward you through all the other shadows. It's not a shadow anymore.
Officer, is there something up there?
Oh no. You've lost sight of it. Yes. The darkness makes the...
Oh, hell
You
no.
see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes. Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
What the fuck is that?
The shadow is a man. A man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building. He is studying you intently. The crab man. The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place. I'm here to receive the mother's love. You can too, Holmes. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of that despair at the bottom of that bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user.
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too. It's all very hard to square with the lieutenant's own view of reality. Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Sheesh.
Oh yeah, sure. You don't know anything about alcohol use. You got it all under control, Wade. I saw you hide that control behind your back. Not all of it. I was like you once. You don't know all the havoc Albino is wrecking on your mind and your spirit. Necesita parar, homie.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother. I'm only the messenger, Holmes. This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
This Mother of Silence sounds like a serious player. You might want to be careful until you find out what you're dealing with.
Never known myself to be a crab, but if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it. I always thought of myself more like a flame, flickering along the rafters and beams.
That's not the only technique he's working on. Look at those carved sculptures. And is that a satchel of tools over there?
Sure am. Whittling wood used to be something I just did to busy my hands. Now I use those same hands in service of something greater than my own restlessness. It's all just for the mother, man. No need to overthink it. I was in a gang way, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone. That's not really the point, I say. You gotta give yourself over to service.
Do you remember your name, sir?
The lieutenant is not particularly interested in this information.
Tiago's my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just your identity. Your place amongst your fellows. Your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore. That's just the thing, Holmes. None of that matters. This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there. A way out into nothingness. This church was built around it for purposes of veneration. I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly. Oh, that's no simple question. She is a cavity in the dark, beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe. I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, I won with the state of the... It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service. I heard that before, Way, and I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the...
There are drugs darker than alcohol circling your system.
She took you for a good spin, huh? Don't worry, bro. That love is but a drop compared. The mother will eat all of you and never spit you out.
Okay.
I can see, and it saddens me. But devotion can save you. It's safe. I know it will take time. Don't sweat it. I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory. I don't mean literal singing, Holmes. You may be thinking, but fire crackles. No, Holmes. That's the material that's burning. The flames themselves are without sound. Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worry. Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, Way.
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
Police raid a while back.
Did you witness it?
Not really, or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. The ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Guessing they're the ones who call me a crab. Probably scared of me. Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore. Anyway.
Though he used to, a long time ago.
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Might even be nice to have some company.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
¿Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes. No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes.
Wait, what if it's Ruby?
Did it ever seem to you like she was hiding here from something?
You mean like a fugitive? No, man. Quite the opposite. I don't think
I see. And where is she now?
I told you, Holmes. I don't know. Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. I'm afraid not, Essay.
Or search through her radio computer.
Too many times, Essay. You need it for something. Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death. What you think of that? Makes me almost pity la niñita pequeña when I hear it. I think we're done here, Essay.
That was an interesting conversation. However, I'm still not sure whether we'll find our suspect here.
Goodbye, crab. Guess now I've got 7 perception.
The machine's keyboard is still the speak.
Good evening, Fortress. Good. Please repeat the password. Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament. Fortress Accident, is there anything else I can do for you today? Sleep well, Fortress Accident.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated. The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal. The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church, the door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your...
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines... Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't see. Even one of the spookers themselves. 7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking Escas.
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna. Had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of... Artists, yet again. Harassing citizens. Stealing badges. Occupying public spaces with installations. But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked. I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Something about the backup data getting destroyed. and how everyone thought it... Her friends? Colleagues? She must be quite...
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the...
The strike. We are nearing... Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did this...
Is she talking about?
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows. March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, that disco man must be a cell.
A girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles, crackers, ping-ping energy drinks, water, toothpaste. Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening.
That was kind of scary.
A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
Yes, you are breaking in.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
There are no coalition military data links. And even if there was, you couldn't access them over a civilian network. That's nonsense. You're just a police officer. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad. A dark and radiant majesty. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel. Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. There you kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the glass. The world is silent, but for the creaks and cracks of the massive wooden structure behind you. It covers you from the wind outside. The ocean feels distant, its ebb and flow blocked off by the centuries-old pinewood sarcophagus around you. In the darkness, you sense her eyes on you, inspecting you with their multicolored glass, as if you're a bug under a microscope. The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion? Remorse? She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive. You. No, she doesn't care about you. She only cares about her shiny sovereign's orb and her silk robes and getting to the aerodrome on time. To leave. As that terrible word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder. Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile.
The old woman in the village was right. This must be the DeLorean Church of Humanity in Martinez, or the Small Pinewood Church in some records. It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long after There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find instinct.
Respectful? Is the loot? There it is again. A small pang of guilt. It's time to ask.
I have a theory, yes. There was a police raid a while back. The old woman in the village was being tactful with us when she didn't mention it. Well, your station was involved, I hear. Although I can't be sure. Well, your 3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41 was one of them. I'm sorry, I'm not saying you were. It was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything about it, why it was conducted, or who participated. Good luck. You will not get information on a confidential operation from your station secretary. It happened a while ago. It's unimportant to our business in Martinez now. Yes, we all are. Her name, body, and rule are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are DeLorean in origin. It's not spiritual, it's constitutional. The DeLorean system does not... Yes, we all are.
The woman looks by in silence, smiling, and...
I have no idea what you mean by that. We've been...
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of its The mother of humanism stands above you. Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men. The highest category of historic individual, an embodiment of the world spirit. More, an innocence is elected to office by the founding party, a precedent that has taken place a mere 6 times in the entirety of history. An innocence is infallible. The decisions made by one are not decisions. They are inevitabilities. What would have happened anyway? Only accelerated. Packed. No, we are alone. 300 years ago, in the wake of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, by explorers from the continent of Muindi, she is, among other things, the innocence of inter-isolary travel. Many things. You know she was a woman of the court, the wife of an influential Marquess draped in ancient sadness. Are you sure you want to remember this bit of historic trivia? The past. It's a silo of sadness. No, you must know. Terribly, women of the court were expected to play both contract bridge and chess sufficiently well to prove an interesting challenge to a man. A simple grasp in matters of philosophy, theology, and science was encouraged. She made the most of her position in the anti-DeLorean court, a court visited by the most prominent thinkers and artists of the day. She was an almost preternaturally magnetic and intelligent individual. To her contemporaries, she appeared out of time, a messenger from the future of the species. It was on her advice that Irene La Navigateur sponsored a number of voyages into the Pale. A costly, often tragic endeavor. She was crowned 2 years after the first expedition returned, setting in wow indeed. When her innocence was declared, and the queen she had advised for years fell on her knees before her, she was so overcome with emotion. Bystanders reported golden filaments lighting the already sunlit chamber. That is why the lungs are the symbol of love for the cultures of the Riel Belt. As did we all. The lands of the Mesk and the Occident, and even far away Supremawindi. Altogether, 21 of the 40 Mundial nations of the time immediately accepted Innocentic rule. In a city called Advesperaskit, she was dressed in a white and pearl dress on an emptied-out plaza with the crowd far away. Already, her Theriers, the secret servicemen of the Innocents, were worried about an assassination attempt. Oh yes, she looked like humanity's young mother, a perfect mother, insultingly beautiful. It was as if her face and shoulders and midwinter snow was beating the cobblestones around her. A small attaché of officials stood by as her Theriers placed a white gold wreath on one of the men in this secret service. Killed her 22 years later. Something that had walked in our midst, watching us stumble for hundreds, if not thousands of years, until it decided to. Dolores Day was shot in the chest with a fowling piece 8 times. The man, thought to be insane, said he once touched this inhuman quality was witnessed by many others as well, glowing lungs and all. It is commonly attributed to mass hit. Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory. Terrifying. It's a simple word. She was bad for humanity, and you shouldn't have started thinking about her. You already do. Although she is often considered to be the greatest, she was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the Innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal. For the campaign, the Mesk state tried to detach itself from Innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerating into secularism. Her mandatory education, she adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb. Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce Dolores Day to court. In conclusion, yes, this subtle terror is part of her iconography.
Lieutenant Freighter, you've stood there for over 5 minutes. What are you thinking of, if I may ask?
War criminal!
Okay. This church, the coast in general, we shouldn't linger here. This isn't a good place to get lost in. We should conclude our business and move on.
Hey, her Innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked holding little men between her fingers, remember? You have the Headless Fallen Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back. Don't be so pessimistic. This isn't funny. You have a bad feeling about this one. So very, very, very nifty. Nifty and mysterious. This is surely what the figurines are for.
What the fuck? Just another day in Disco Elysium, I guess. I don't fucking know. What is going on inside their head?
The mother of humanism stands above you. a precious and why? That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant something else? I don't know. What are we thinking of? Part of you. Only a strange little... The mother of humanism towers above you. A wax painting on a cracked pane of glass. Nothing has changed in her expression. Why? That does seem to be a problem. The mother of humanism towers above you. A jigsaw of broken shards falls into place in front of you. A ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one. Unknown. Something during the raid the lieutenant mentioned. Or just hooligans looking for something to break. The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator. She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden rights apfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocence day advised. Above, she herself is whole. Small figures of wise men, common men, worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Below both women, in luminous black letters, Après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau. And then, along the left side, Après le monde, la gré. Après le gré, le monde de nouveau. After life, death. After death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This is the great leitmotif of humanism, a summary of the effect of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, on human thinking. A tremendous sea change akin to finding life after death.
Death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan. No more, however. It was deemed subservient to use a strongly moral intern-related motto. We already suspected of bootlicking. The sentence was also seen as too feminine. It was a macho thing. Justice, union, prudence, and force. So do I.
The mother of humanism towers above you. A wax painting on a... Why? That does seem to be... I don't know. Only as the mother of humanism.
What is it? No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper. I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Did she say over 16 years of experience?
Damn.
She must have started programming when she was still a teenager.
Nope. Yes. No, you're right. I'm not. Nope. Yes. And... I don't care. I don't care about crap men.
Wow, she really doesn't.
What?
She has not seen her, sire.
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything. I use the AR-1 as my RAIN prefix processing unit. Mm-hmm. Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you? All right. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna. I guess it is. So far I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly stable. But it's not the cheapest one on the market. So I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieus dedicated to that sort of... I'm working.
The machine seems almost alien with its pulsing core.
Could you just
It's not just rudeness. It really is hard to concentrate on what...
They are connected to my reign prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them up. Great. You really like those questions, don't you? No, I'm not. It's just me and the crab man. I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Wait, what? She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that. Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have?
Easy. You measure it by the world around it.
Exactly. Very true. That's what I've been aiming for. That's why I have those basins. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence. But honestly, it's not progressing very well. Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out. Strange things may flourish in the dark.
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to cease. I've named it the Swallow.
The Pillar of Silence?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led... I know. No, I don't. Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the Swallow, and I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful. Great. Thanks. The Swallow, you mean? Great. Thanks. What?
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Yeah. Like all the time. Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music. This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. Take a guess, why don't you? Bingo!
Ah, wonderful. Now this house of worship is also going to be a drug lab. Always something fascinating happening in tents.
Yeah, what I said before. Not so that's settled. Great. No nightclubs in the church then. Yes, what is it?
Come down here then.
Hello again.
Hi again. So,
And? What? Oh, man! Who is he? What did you think? Really?
Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
No matter. Is he gonna be a pro-
Yeah, Noid is right.
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
But he's likely up to no good. He's a crab man. A menace to society. I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you?
I guess it's not a massive problem.
Everyone is welcome.
Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other... A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask...
What a pity. That's my favourite thing in the world.
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out?
Unity! Down!
And you can't just evict her?
Look at you.
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong... If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of...
The line's in the dark!
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
Egghead cannot believe what you just said. It makes him pump.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
Oh, man! But the drug lab was... For me, it was my favourite part. Chemistry, I mean, Nordic music is great and all, but drugs, they make you feel really good. When did you last feel really, really good? See?
Excellent! Good luck, my friend. Goodbye, officer.
The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep. There's no echo. Maybe it's just a storm drain.
No idea. Could be we might find her down somewhere. There's no... In conclusion, she could be... I hope not.
If that isn't her, I don't know who is.
Put your hands where I can see them. Show me your hands. This is the pace. Show me your hands. Right now!
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand. Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
Damn.
You shouldn't be here. Something's very wrong with her. She's completely out of control.
Failure to comply. I am the police. Don't move. Don't lateral vascular neck restraint. Carotid sleeper. Carotid sleeper. Critically reducing blood from passing through the neck of the suspect.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
Officer in need of assistance! Suspect alert!
Ma'am, please. We want to help you, but you need to lower that weapon.
Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force. Sector, take the shot!
We can't leave. A delirious civilian is pointing firearm at us. Your firearm. Officer, there is no way I'm leaving it like this.
The lieutenant nods. His eyes stay on the swaying firearm.
I'm not ready. Need to buff my hand-eye coordination to the max.
Put your hands where I can see them. Show me.
Scaff her hand.
Madame, please drop.
You shouldn't be here.
Failure to comply.
Her eyes.
I am the police. Don't move. Suspect is on the loose. That one extra lick with a baton or extra knee strike above was what was actually required.
Be careful, detective.
This is dangerous.
Officer in need of...
Ma'am, please.
Disturbance reported. It's a goddamn police shitbag.
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets sticking out of the mountain of police gear.
Confiscated contraband. Restricted access. 2 kilos missing. Eyewitness report compromised.
I don't think she's on drugs. Being off drugs might actually be the problem here.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Status unconfirmed. I thought Mr. Moran. Gareth.
There's a scenario unfolding in her head.
What's the situation, officer?
Law enforcement compromised. Impersonating a police officer. License and registration.
She's losing it. One twitch and there would be blood.
I hope it passes for sure.
Alright, here's how we do it. As soon as that gun isn't pointed at you again, you dash right. Then immediately close the distance. Left hand grabs the barrel, right one breaks the wrist. No, that won't be necessary. Look closer. The gun, all 3 barrels, red and blue light shining through. It's not loaded.
Huh? My God, I think you're right.
What?
Oh!
This isn't police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real. What is this? Police guns have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
Grab the gun, right now. This might be your only chance.
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they treat me like this?
Poor woman. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there.
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this. Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8 and loneliness. could be. Her hands were trembling and she did seem uncoordinated. But what are we going to do with her? I don't think there's any need for that. We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family. Then we can ask him once we get back to the whirling. But we have to hurry, because it's late and they might have already gone home. But I think we're done here for now. Let's head out. This is done.
Please, leave the radio on.
Reflex to what? Being left alone?
Damn.
She stands motionless, just a heap of clothes and fleshes now. The woman stands slumped. She looks catatonic. It's one of those things, there were narcotics in there too. You're thinking of taking them. Do. You take the vial of Pyrrolidon and the bottle of speed as evidence, obviously.
Of course.
She didn't consume them. She didn't look high.
You might not want to take those. You seem to have a slight problem.
Listen to him, for once.
No.
Right. Okay.
She doesn't even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar-looking lieutenant's cap from her mountain of RCM paraphernalia.
Oh, is that yours?
It's hard to say. It's been so long since you wore yours.
It's your hat.
The old woman doesn't react to your touch.
Yes?
The bullet is safely sealed away beside his orderly handwriting.
What? Well, if I was the bullet, if we find who owned, in conclusion,
the squashed bullet, the jacket of the bullet, you can just about,
What can you say about the bullet? A jacketed bullet. Okay, even the RCM uses...
Something tells you that won't be anytime soon. This'll have to be one of those epic tasks that's open for a while. Holding the gun feels natural and satisfying. It's like an extension of your arm. The polished wooden handle almost fusing. It reminds you of the day you first held it, with fear and respect, hoping you don't have to use it. This gun, Sunrise Parabellum, will be the only thing standing between you and the
bullets? Oh, cool. Thought I did not know. Why can't I get my shower to work?
droplets of rain fall on the white on blue police livery do something important? Something murder-related? Even at a standstill, the unibody Caprice Kanema looks sleek and dynamic. Someone has waxed it recently.
Mm-hmm. You want to take a closer look? 130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
7.2. Supercharged.
Damn!
Saying these words brings him immense joy.
You mean the coil noise? When variable current passes through wires that make up the coils on the electrical system on this machine, it causes vibration in the wires and the cores of the coils. When the frequency of the current in the coils falls within the audible range, the resulting vibration creates the whiny sound you mentioned.
What a binoclard.
I am not a binoclar. I am a driver. Binoclar. Binoclar.
Whatever high school bullying memories you woke in your colleague, he doesn't enjoy them.
Maybe don't blurt out everything that pops into your head. Just some friendly advice. Anyway, don't leave fingerprints on the bodywork. I just had it polished.
Well, he's not happy you called him a binoclard. He'll get over it.
Dang. Sorry, Kim. I was just joking. Damn, Hardy Boy's asleep.
Yes? Yes?
Sorry, big lady. Won't. Now fast travel wants to work.
The old woman still sits. The buzz of electric lights blends together.
Yes, I can't really sleep anymore. My suggestion is, don't go any older than you already are. That's old enough.
Okay, you gotta go. I gotta go talk to the baddies.
It's getting late, and it's raining. Time to call it a day.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
Weird. Oh no. One of the positive things to come from which isn't a
I just want to hear about the pail. I don't want to hear about any of this shit.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
My eye. Oh.
More lessons in basic rehab? Are you sure you're sure? Your colleagues seem okay. The Pale is the most dominant geological feature of the world, Detective. The separative tissue between the islas. It is the inter-islary mass. Achromatic, odorless, featureless. The Pale is the enemy of matter and life. It is not...
The negation of being.
That's right. The negation of being. Oh, it is so difficult.
A squall of birds. Hardware operating in the harbor. Firm.
It is possible to force dimensions on the Pale. In modern times, we can even compress its latitude, but it is still hard for humans to navigate the Pale without getting lost. Or having our minds damaged. No, Detective. We're safe.
As your gaze instinctively turns north, a small black...
Yes. That is enough. An uproar of matter, darling. Rising into the Pale. Rolling. Evaporating, even. Imagine a grey coronal mist. Cold vapor, marked by spores of an opportunistic microorganism. A mold that's adapted to grow at the edge. The most disco thing you will ever see.
You hear your pulse rise. The air feels caustic and cold suddenly.
It's difficult to describe, or even measure. Something whose fundamental property is the suspension of properties. Physical, epistemological, linguistic. The further into Pale you travel, the steeper the degree of suspension. Right down to the mathematical. Numbers stop working. No one has yet passed the number barrier. It may be impossible. Extensively. Some say the damage stems from extreme sensory deprivation. Others argue that Pale somehow consists. They call it the blend over of the self. The Pale does not only suspend the laws of physics, but also the laws of psych. It feels terrible. Absolutely terrible. International standards strictly limit civilian travelers to 6 days of Pale exposure per year.
It's more for her. Way more.
No, Lieutenant Dubois. I'm entreprenetic business class. I'm cleared.
Perhaps that explains her strange pining after the revolution. Some degraded early memories.
Up to my gills, officer. Entreprenetics is the scientific study of the Pale, or a recent iteration of it by way of grad. The study of the Pale reaches back 6,000 years. The Pericarnassians called it the Western Plain. There are signs of pre-modern crossings. Successful navigation of the Pale relies not just on technical know-how, but intensive psychological preparation. Some of these tactics have been known for thousands of years. Nothing. We remain powerless before the Pale. The only real advance in Pale transit is the speed with which an aerostatic craft can pierce it. Less exposure leads to less effects later. Hybrid airships, Detective. Conventional rotors or jet engines no longer add velocity after the point of reference for motion is suspended. Once you've crossed from near Pale to far Pale. In essence, we throw them in and they come out the other end. If we throw them precisely, then they don't.
Gone, like a skipping stone beneath the surface.
The Pale outweighs reality 2 to 1. There is more Pale than there is matter, and the ratio is slipping. What do you think, Detective? Oh no, Detective. It's not. One of the few measurable effects of the Pale is... An intuitive conclusion of that development is that one day the Pale will cover everything. But this sort of talk is mostly left to extremists. Most people, and indeed most private and government sector organizations, entire civilizations and religions even, find handy ways to ignore. I suggest you do the same.
Off we go. You see the hanged man's mouth open.
One and all. They say Pale is death.
Why should we just leave and leave, and the world get left behind?
Yes, sweet reality. Is this the first time you're hearing this? Do you really not remember anything? Then tell me, what do you think of the Pale? Mm-hmm. You really didn't know. This does not spell good for the investigation, Detective. If you don't know even this, then... I hope so. I truly do. If I may suggest, hold on to your colleague, Kitsuragi. I ran a check on him and he...
Some of that assurance is meant for herself, as much as...
You have me. I will assist you in any way I can, even if we have to do it one basic term at a time. Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
Speed in one hand, pie ho, drill in the other, let's go.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
Oh yes, she does. You need to get your drink on. There is no other way for human beings to procreate. Not after 6,000 years of yeast cultivation-based mating rituals.
Yeast cultivation-based mating rituals.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel... Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it.
You think she really needs more of that after a man died at sea? What if I told you it is actually possible to go on a date sober? Before recorded history, men and women were able to do simple, very primitive things together sober. Acknowledge the situation and keep it basic.
I have, and I don't really. Just a walk? I don't know, officer. I would not have taken you for an innocent perambulator. Where would this walk take us, officer? All right, I will walk with you. But you need to understand that nothing is going to happen. We're just walking. Charming. My man was like that too. Had to knock two of his teeth out to establish a good relationship dynamic. I'll see you at Land's End in the evening. Be there after dark, all right?
She doesn't wait for an answer. You better get ready.
Yeah! We in there! I'm gone.
Cop of the apocalypse. It's not fire. It's not ash. There will most certainly be a sea of corpses leading up to the event. But it won't be war or pestilence that causes it. Oh no. The event will belong to a genre of cataclysm no man has dared to suspect.
This is trash. The fuck? I'm also true out of it. Go down this. See what it gives me. I don't want fucking learning cap though.
Our tenant, the policeman.
We drip down. Okay, first one. You're gonna make it up there. Guessing this is a bird. There she is. We got a date, chat.
The woman gazes steadily at the waves. A sudden gust picks up her dark hair and lets it fall again, tousled, wild. She brushes a few stray locks from her eyes, and only then spots you approaching.
Aye, so here you are. It's late and it's raining. Water is cold. Ice cold. Know that you're not the first guy to bring a girl to Land's End. This is what the locals call a make-out spot. That is not going to happen here today. I just want to make that clear, Dimples.
Across the rusty water, that's La Delta, the financial district. In the mist-covered distance, towers rise as a rebuke to the poverty of this coast.
Drinking men aren't known for keeping their appointments. The world? Those big words men like to throw around as though they had weight. Let's just admire this piece of the world we happen to have in front of us, eh? Here it comes.
So fast as to make it seem like the weather turns at her command.
Me? No, no, no. Just grew up on the sea. Know which way the wind's blowing and all. Knew the weather'd clear up once we got here. Otherwise, it would have been a less pleasant stroll, nay?
You should say something. Anything. Maybe the tequila sunset thing.
It's a common Revacholian expression. Means drinking yourself to death. So, are you going to keep the name? Well then, Officer Dubois.
The remains of the dying sun are reflected in the waves and the skyscrapers rising across the bay. Your mind clears for a moment as your senses take it all in. Not just the glass skyscrapers, fragile looking in the shimmering air. River Esperance flowing into the bay.
Isn't it strange for this all-powerful thing, the sun, to be so generous towards us? You know, the best time to go out fishing is usually towards sunset, when the water is warmer.
The sun also falls on the Capeside tenements and war-torn ruins. An old sea fortress juts out, seemingly impervious to the sheen cast over everything else, shaking you out of your reverie. The sun does little for the dead, and those hopelessly lost in their own minds, or people living in desert climates with sparse vegetation and little drinking water.
Oh, that was a bit of pride and a bit of superstition.
And a bit of conceptual unity too, it being yellow and all.
Now you're just nitpicking. But I concede. Maybe desert people sometimes disagree.
There's salt in the air, and the cries of the gulls and the skuas. Grit of the sand and the green glint of broken bottles. But still your gaze always returns to the dazzling streaks of light, wherever they may be reflected, their fading opulence.
It's bringing us spring, summer. It's entirely on our side, no matter what we do or who we are, for absolutely no reason. It's unlike no other powerful being, certainly no powerful organization or government. How can that be? Do they? Some of them do, but sounds to me like you should choose your allies better, that's all. These aren't real fishhooks, silly. They're earrings shaped to look like fishhooks. A drunk called Rosemary brought them to me.
She's right. They're made mostly of plastic. The wind ruffles her hair. Silver streak.
Thank you. I'm half Ubi. My mother was from Ubi Sunt. Not a lot of sun there,
The wind ruffles her hair. Silver streaked in the moonlight.
It's enough that my fish goes there. 50 real a piece they ask for spring cod.
Out on the terrace of La Fou de Fond, a hip business lunch spot in downtown La Delta. Glasses clink over a spread of oysters. Someone can't decide what to eat. Someone recommends a ceviche.
Good one. I'm gonna go with the rope.
She thinks it was a riddle. She must not even know of that business. Better that way. Say what? Something? The woman.
I know that...
Across the rusty...
Drinking men aren't known for keeping their appointments. You're the starriest of them all.
Her laughter is throat.
Here it comes.
So fast.
Me? Knew the way.
You should say something.
It's a common... So, are you going to keep the name? Well then.
The remain.
Isn't it
the sun, or people living in...
Oh.
And a bit of
Now you're just nitpicking.
The salt.
It's bringing us spring, summer. It's entirely on our side. Do they? These?
She's right. The wind. The wind. Out on the terrace. She thinks it was a riddle. She must not even know of that. Here we go. 2 different approaches to cap this off with style.
Aye. And a benevolent one. When did you last have one of those on your side? Well, Now you have that giant thing to watch over you. So, to hell with love. You know, the wind's going to pick up soon, and I have to go, but have this. The sun's good, but it doesn't stick things. I've no use for it anymore. No. Men around here are too drunk to pose a threat to me. Doubt it. But thank you for the company.
This is as far as it goes with her. You'd need to put a year between you and your last drink for anything more.
Farewell.
Shorty, no! No!
As she walks off, the wind picks up, and the light from the sun seems to fade. The crumbling silhouette of failed electrical R&D towers in the distance, beckoning.
Well, Harrier, I tried, bro. It's not in the cards, I guess. Well, I think that's all I've got from my Disco Elysium today. Got a good 7 hours in.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door, you rattle the handle, you can't, ever. At least you can think about opening it, about doors in general. They are, after all, fundamental to your life.
100 points. Wow. Get this shit off my thing. 100 points don't do anything. For honor. Yeah, anyway. I gotta work today, tonight, tomorrow. I'm off Sunday. I may do another morning stream Monday, because I sleep during the day. I can make some good progress on Disco. It helped me take my mind off of my dog, but I've also escaped from reality long enough, I suppose. Start making some decisions, start doing some adulting. We.
I see you haven't left our little Martinez yet. Still running around. Like some kind of cross-country law official. Aye. But don't let it grow too much. This is not the place to settle down.
It's getting cold. On the table, you see a bowl of... The water reflects back a vague image of your... You almost look like a professional. Your face...
Leave it here. It's a good stopping point. Made a lot of progress. And the save only broke on me once. That was after like 6 hours. Still. Anyway, if I do play this again, I do want to finish all the RPGs I've got fucking playing at the same time. This, Persona 3, and Baldur's Gate. And I just bought Metaphor Refantasio. Yeah, I need to finish these RPGs. Right now the plan is finish this, finish Persona 3, and I'll try to finish Baldur's Gate 3 hopefully this year. We'll see. But yeah, I'm a working man now, so I can't just play the game all day, sadly, as much as I want to. Anyways, I'm gonna sign it off. Thanks for whoever stopped in the stream, whoever is gonna look at this video afterward. I appreciate you. It's really just, I don't know, I like to save the journey, but once I get a, shall we say, more stable home situation, I'm gonna try to, I've got hundreds of videos I need to edit, but I just don't have anything to edit it on. I don't want to edit it off my phone. It's going to be, at least I think it's going to be bad quality. And I don't want to learn how to edit on my phone when later on I'm going to be able to edit on the computer. I guess I should now just to get some experience in, but anyway. Yep. Ramble. Buenas noches. Hasta luego. Be safe, be easy. Cherry Nick out.